Hello there, and welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Daphne. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are going to be in the back of my house, right outside of my last makeover. If you haven't watched this video, make sure you check it out. I totally transformed this little half bath into a luxe space. So I'm going to link that video in the description in case you missed it. But we're transforming the space right outside of this lovely bathroom. It is the entrance to my backyard. We use this all of the time. We usually hang our coats on the rack here and any other items, that we need to just put away. We usually hang it on the coat rack there. And this is just a space that a couple of years ago I did a little DIY command center, but it's not working. So we just want to make this space look sophisticated and tie in with all of the other makeovers that we've been doing on this floor. So today is the day that we decided that we would tackle it. It's a small project, but it's going to make so much impact on my bottom floor. So I wanted to share with you guys. So we're going to empty out the space and get started.
Chilling in the rain, you're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, 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 oh,
So I don't know what I was thinking when I hung up that command center. I used regular double stick tape and it wreaked havoc on the walls. So I'm gonna have to sand it down a little. I always use a wet sander block. I always wet it and it just keeps the dust down, and I find that it works very well with my plaster walls. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm pre-sanding before I go in with a little spackle. So I want to try something new, and I want to see how many of you will follow and join in. If you're enjoying my vibe, leave me a home emoji inside of the comment section. I will know what it means. You don't have to leave any other comment, just a home emoji. So this is a little darker spot that I'm working in. So I'm just opening up the shade on the back door, and there's a view of my backyard. It is downpour raining right now. I have so much fun out on my outdoor channel called Daphne's Outdoor Living. If you haven't stopped by that channel, it's always linked in the description. I share amazing makeovers, all of my outdoor projects, so stop by there if you haven't already. But inside, so we've applied all of the spackle to the wall. I let it dry, and now I'm going in with my first sanding. And again, I make sure that the sanding block is wet so that there's not a lot of the dust that's like floating around in the air. So I just want to thank you guys so much. We surpassed the 4,000 watch hours about a week and a half ago. So I just want to thank you guys so much for accomplishing that milestone. Now we have to fulfill the 1,000 subscribers. So I am currently at 747 as I'm recording this voiceover. So if you have not already hit that subscribe button, I am welcoming you to hit subscribe and come back and watch another video. There's going to be a project recap at the end of the video, and I always have timestamps so you can move around within the video. So thanks so much for all of your support and watching, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and my vibe enough to subscribe. So before we paint, we always make sure that we clean the walls. So I'm just using a Swifter, and then I'm going in with a little soap and water, just totally cleaning the wall down. And then we're going to get started. We're using some leftover paint, the same paint that we use in past projects. I do not have the color for this particular wall. It's the same color that I used in the family room upstairs, and I wasn't able to find an exact match, but I found a close cousin. So I'm going to be using Revere Pewter. It's a Benjamin Moore color. We're just going to be totally repainting this entire wall. And it blends in pretty well with this color, and I think it turned out really nicely. So we're just going to be rolling it on. We only need to do one coat since it's just basically covering up some of the damage spots. So I was lucky because I literally only had about a quarter of a can left. The next time that I go to Benjamin Moore, I'm going to pick up a full can of it because I've been using this color all throughout the home. In the bathroom makeover, we also did the vanity in this color, and I think I might have some other projects coming my way. So I just wanted to share everything that we purchased. I went to Home Goods and I picked up 2 frames. I don't know which one I'm going to use. So if you guys know, I love to sketch. I did my own sketch for the bathroom. But when I was in Home Goods, I fell in love with this sketch. It's on a linen paper and then there's some linen fabric behind it. The texture of it, I love the way that they frayed it at the edges. I think it looks beautiful. The other option is this frame. It is a white oak frame, and I just love the expansiveness of the mat. And I like the fact that the picture will only be a 4x4, and I'm thinking I'm going to use one of these options. I'm leaning more towards the first one. So the first one, this is the second one. And then several years, like 20 years ago, I took these photos of this waterfall and then landscape. So I'm not sure which one I will use. Leave me your suggestions down below. Actually, stop the video right now and give me your suggestion which one I should use. And then we can see at the end which one I selected. While at Home Goods, I also picked up this Tahari runner. It's so pretty. It's more like a sagey color. It's reading like a little more brown on the camera, but it's right in the middle of like a sage and a brown. And I just love the texture. It's all hand printed. It's absolutely beautiful. You know, it's just gonna look so well in my space. Before, I just had a little rug back there because I didn't specifically buy it for the space, but because I did buy this one, it's the perfect size. Now, right around the end of last month, because I was using my Kohl's cash that I had accumulated for back to school, I purchased these ledges. So I got 2 sets. They both come with 2 in a box. So I'm going to use 1 set on the wall, and I just think that it is exactly what that space needed. Everything at Kohl's at that time was like 50% off, so I was super excited, and also using the Kohl's cash. Now I am going to be using these 2 artworks. The little plaque I got at Pier 1 ages ago, and the one behind it I got at Target about 20 years ago. I love to keep my decor and just mix and match it. And then the pottery I got on Amazon. It was a set of 3. I'm only going to be using 2. And the dried florals I got maybe 2 years ago at Joann's. And this little metal holder I also got at Kohl's when I was spending my Kohl's cash, and it is so beautiful. I think that it was $12.99, and I got that for 50% off as well. I am so excited to just be able to finish this project. So this is in the evening. I literally get up in the morning at like 6 o'clock to finish this because I wanted to film the final shots when the sun is like bursting through the window, and it just glows in this spot back here. So make sure that you stay till the end so that you can watch the final reveal. So when I was picking items to put on the shelves, I wanted to make sure that the eye would be able to just move throughout the space cohesively. So I selected a black frame and the black candle holder, and I'm putting them diagonal. And then what I liked about the candlestick was that it was at different heights so that your eye just gradually goes from low to high. That's also why I'm putting the smaller plaque next to the larger frame so that your eye goes in a diagonal. And I love the colors. I'm balancing them with color as well. So I have cream on the right hand side on the top shelf, and I'm doing cream on the bottom shelf. And I'm doing a pop of color with that mustard, and I just feel that it just ties in with all of this color scheme that we have back here. It's nice and warm. It is leaning into fall, but it can be every day with this color palette. So leave me a comment down below and let me know how you think this turned out.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're chilling in the rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite.
Now when I decorate, I always try to repeat the same color in different shades at least 3 times. So we have the mustard in the floral, we have the throw, and the artwork brings in a little more mustard as well in a different shade.
You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, oh.
So this will be the last thing that we're doing. We're just going in with a little Bona wood floor cleaner, and we're just cleaning the space up. Then we're going to lay the rug and we're going to go into the final reveal. So I just want to thank everyone for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed this makeover. I will have a project recap at the end of the video so you can check out all the other projects that we've done thus far, and the playlist is going to be linked in the description. So thank you again. I hope that you enjoy the balance of the week and enjoy the weekend. And until the next time that I see you, which will be on Sunday, have a blessed day.
moving on.